Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be going over how to convert fractions to decimals. And you need to convert fractions to decimals when decimals are more convenient for calculations, measurements, or comparisons. And I'll walk you through 3 examples step by step, so let's get started. Okay, our first problem on the board is 3 over 5. So how do we convert this to a decimal? The first step is going to be to take your numerator, which is your top number, divided by the denominator, which is your bottom number. And we're going to have to do that by writing out a long division. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to have 3 divided by 5. Okay, so first step is to take 3 divided by 5, but 3 is too small. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend the division problem. And how do we do that? We put a point and add a 0. Okay, so now we have 30 divided by 5. So that's going to be 6. So that's basically saying how many times can a 5 go into 30? And we know that's 6. So you put a point, 6. And the reason why I'm putting a point is because the answer to our problem 3 over 5 is going to be less than one whole number. So it's going to be a 0.6 in this case. So we're going to take 5 times 6, which is 30. Write that out on the bottom. And then we're going to subtract that from the 30 on the top. So that's going to leave us with 0. So our answer to our first problem is 0.6. All right, if this first problem helped you understand how to convert fraction to a decimal, go ahead and hit the like button. It really helps the channel. And I've got 2 more problems coming up, so stick with me. Okay, now let's move on to our second problem, which is 7 over 8. And again, we're going to have to divide this and write it in a long division. So let's go ahead and write it out. 7 divided by 8. Again, 7 can't be divided into 8, so we're going to have to extend this division problem. So we're going to add a 0. Okay, so now we have 70 divided by 8. And I'm going to go ahead and start with the point there. And this is because it's going to be less than one whole number, and that's why I'm adding the point there. Okay, so 70 divided by 8 is, how many times can 8 go into 70? It will be, oops. Okay, how many can an 8 go into 70? It's 8 times. I'm going to go ahead and put a point, 8. And the reason why I'm putting that point there is because it's less than one whole number when we divide 7 divided by 8. Okay, so now we're going to take 8 times 8, which is 64. And we're going to subtract that from the 70. And that is 6. So notice that we didn't get a 0 like the first problem. So we're going to go ahead and extend the division problem even further. So we're going to add another 0 and bring that 0 down here. So now we have 60 divided by 8. So how many times can an 8 go into a 60? And which is 7. So 7 times 8 is 56, and we're left with 4. So we're going to have to even further extend this division. So we're going to add another 0, bring it all the way down here. And now we have 40 divided by 8, and that is 5. 5 times 8 is 40, and now we are left with 0. So our answer to our second problem is 0.875. Okay, so now let's move on to our third problem, which is 1 over 3. So again, I'm going to go ahead and write it out. So 1 divided by 3. Okay, so 1 can't be divided into 3, so I'm going to go ahead and extend my division problem. So that's going to be 10 divided by 3. And how many times can 3 go into the 10? It's 3 times. So we're going to take 3 times 3, which is 9. Subtract that from the 10, which it leaves us with 1. Okay, now we have to keep going because we didn't get a 0. So we're going to keep on going and extend the division problem. So we're going to do put in another 0 and bring it down. So that turns into a 10. And then again, how many times can 3 go into a 10? It's 3 times. So we're going to take 3 times 3 is 9. Subtract that from the 10. Again, we're left with 1. Now you can notice that it keeps repeating. This is one of the problems where it's going to keep on going. So we'll do it one more time. We're going to extend the problem, bring the 0 all the way down, and we have 10. And then we're going to go ahead and see how many times can 3 go into the 10. And again, it's 3 times. We're going to do this 9. And then again, it's going to keep going. So it's going to keep repeating 3, 3, 3 all over. So what we're going to do is most of the time when we have a fraction converting to a decimal, usually we round it to 3 decimal places or the thousands. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and say that this is a 0.333. And I'm just going to round it to the 3 decimal places. And then another way to write this is you can also write it as 0.3 and you do a little line on top of the 3. And that means that the 3 keeps repeating forever. So if this video was helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. And thanks for watching and keep practicing. You've got this.